Hi, Joyce. It is a beautiful evening out here. 'Tis the season. The cherry blossoms are here. And this is the usual time of year when we expect this gorgeous phenomenon to occur. Many people are out here to check it out, take their pictures, take it all in. The timing can change depending on the weather. Now, a team of UW scientists is in the process of perfecting a formula that will better predict that bloom timing. It's an iconic Seattle site that brings thousands of visitors each year.
It's like 2,000 of your closest friends, but it's gorgeous.
Cherry blossoms blooming. Usually by early March, the University of Washington begins sharing estimates for peak bloom timing.
That magical date or range of dates that we give out to the public is not only based on our understanding of how long each phase lasts, but how warm we know the temperatures will be.
Autumn Most says it's hard for them to know the timing beyond the 10-day forecast because it is so heavily weather reliant, but they can look at the blossoms for clues.
Loosely speaking, once the trees sort of exceed the extension of florette stage and move into what we call peduncle elongation, the peduncle is part of the flower, we know we're getting pretty close. So it's usually about 3 to 5 days after we hit peduncle elongation where bloom will occur. Again, that is totally dependent on temperature.
Right now, they're in the final months of a years-long project, perfecting a formula to better predict that timing. The result is called degree days. The warmer it is, the faster we hit that degree days threshold and the sooner the flowers bloom. That's what happened this year after a weekend of record heat.
On Friday, I checked the trees. We had a scattered amount of blooms, about 1 to 2%. And by Monday, we saw blooms 50 to 60% complete. So that's how rapidly it happens with those warm temperatures. Now, that heat is what got us to peak bloom status, but now we don't want the heat. Now that we're here to maintain this as long as possible, we want cooler temperatures, no wind, and very minimal rain to maintain this spectacular view. Joyce?
And Leah, if you can elaborate just a little bit more on that degree days number, what does that mean?
Yeah, it's a complex subject. You can kind of think of it like a piggy bank. The warmer our temperatures are, the more we put into the piggy bank until we hit that final number. And that final number will bring us to the next stage, which is peak bloom. So that is the number that they're perfecting right now. Washington, D.C.'s cherry blossoms actually use that degree days metric. Their number's a lot higher than ours, though, because their weather has a lot bigger extremes, colder colds and warmer warms. And so their degree days number is actually 221. Ours is going to be a little bit lower. It's expected to be around 75 to 100. But once again, that final number will be published with this research this summer, and we'll get to implement it next year for the cherry blossoms. Joyce.
Tough assignment for you today, Leah, in the middle of the quad amongst the cherry blossoms. Beautiful. Thanks, Leah.